Today is going to be the Austrian Grand Prix, and hopefully we don't have so much bad luck as last time. We had our third DNF of this season, only 7 races, 3 DNFs, so hopefully we don't get another one today. We desperately need to get some good points here. Our teammate is looking like he may run away with the championship. He's not even leading it yet. We've built a good car, suddenly he's performing, and we keep, well, either not beating him or DNFing. It's absolutely savage. We have to turn it around today. Please, no DNF. Okay, that's the part that failed in the last stream. We had an energy store fail, actually, which is a bit of a weird one, to be honest. It wasn't very worn. Not at all. But it blew up on me, so RIP to that energy store. Let's hope we don't get the same again. You can see the 3 parts that have failed on us randomly this season, because they are way more worn than every other part. Okay, there's the championship standings then. You see David Coulthard now is only 11 points off the Drivers' Championship. He's doing fantastically well. Meanwhile, I'm a further 42 points off him now. It's not looking great for me right now, but we're doing lovely in the Constructors. The Constructors' Championship is feeling really good right now. That's the previous results. So you can see why Coulthard is doing so well. He scored points in every single race this season. First couple of races, we didn't have a great car. He did okay, and then since we've had a good car around Monaco, he's had 3 P2s and a win. Utterly ridiculous. We should have had 2 1-2s in a row, actually. 1-2 in Canada. We should have had a 1-2 last time out in Silverstone if it wasn't for my retirement, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, that allowed him to gain 25 points on me, which is not good. But unfortunately, we actually can't have any more upgrades. There is no more. We've done all the aero upgrades. We've done all the chassis upgrades bar this one, which we're vetoing because it's pointless. We're doing the... haven't got any powertrain upgrades just yet, so we need to upgrade our facilities, and same for durability. We can now technically afford the powertrain upgrade, but if we do that, we won't be able to afford to renew our teammate, which is after this race. So we're going to have to wait for the powertrain upgrade, annoyingly. We've got some rain. We've got some rain forecast, not for the sprint, and not for quali, but for the main race. Is it going to give us a proper forecast? It is. Oh, only at the end. Only at the very end. So we've got 21% chance during the sprint. That probably won't happen. Then right at the end of the race, it might just get a little bit wet. 88% chance. It's quite likely to rain at the end of the race, but only right at the very end. We'll see how that plays out. Let's see if anyone else had any upgrades. Yes, Ferrari and McLaren have both brought a little upgrade to this race. That puts them a little bit closer to me. Looks like nobody else had any upgrades at all. All right, let's do it. Into quali. 103 AI for this one. Not an optimal turn 1. Wasn't terrible either. Bit of lock him into there. That's turning nice and early. Actually worked out all right. Not bad first set. Let's keep it up. Car ahead, going slow. Oh, terrible line through there. Terrible line. Oh, I could carry so much more speed through there. We'll go again. Quite a short lap, so we should be able to do some double runs. We've got a car in front of us though. Might catch him on a hot lap maybe, but it's only gone P2. Okay. Let's put 10th off Gasly. Oh, come on. I tried to stand on the throttle, which wouldn't let me. Probably in a boxing slap, to be honest. I'm not far off, but I'm just not on it right now. I'm not on it. How far are we off? 1.2 off our teammate. Jesus. I know it wasn't a great lap, but can we find 1.2 seconds? We fought this before, though, and then ended up getting pretty close to it. So, right. Come on, guys. We need to find at least half a second on this run. There's a lot more time in it. This car can do a lot more than what we've been able to do with it so far. Let's up our game. Come on. We can do it. Caution on the power on the exit. Didn't quite carry the speed I wanted to. We're still slightly up. That was better again. Just improving just by a couple of hundredths per. That's from here we can definitely improve it a lot more. Oh, back end. Are we still up? We keep going, so we should be able to do 2 laps in a row. Bit of a lock up there as I bounced across the curb. Got it rotated really well though. 2 tenths up. Come on. Ah.
David's currently in pole position. Pole position.
Ah, no! I'm actually going to complete the lap, weirdly. We haven't got any tyres to do another run. Whoa! Okay, we need to lower these rear tyre pressures. Back end is lively, very low. Well, it's not too bad. It's only because the tyres are overheating when I'm pushing. Well, I do just need to lower the rear tyre pressures a little bit. Go 2 clicks down. I'm more consistent with lower pressures, but again, I'm just making so many... I'm going to do it, but I'm making so many changes for this final run. This is not going well. But I feel like it's got to be done. I feel like we've got to try something here. It's not going our way at all right now. Our teammate smashed it on pole. We're still a second off. I want another half a second, though. Which will put us here somewhere. That wouldn't be too bad. If we could... Tell you what, if we can be here, best of the rest, beating the Mercedes, I think I'm happy with that. Wait, 7 laps of fuel? Oh, it's because I've been cruising, surely. Surely it's because I've been cruising. I didn't... adjust the fuel. Did I? Have I accidentally gone out with 7 laps fuel? Is that because I loaded the setup? It is, isn't it? I bet it's because I loaded the setup. Oh, for God's sake. Now we've got a heavy car. Oh, guys, this is not ideal. And also, not the whole AI is going to leave. We're going to get traffic. This is not good. We're going to get traffic. Oh, God. Almost annihilated signs. Never mind. He's at least, if he was a lead, I'd feel really bad. But he's a back marker anyway. Oh, God. Oh, God. No pressure then. Going to brake slightly earlier with this new brake setup, but that's not disastrously bad because it means we'll be more consistent. Oh, understeers now. It's part of the fuel. Ah! Can't back off too much. Sign's directly behind me. Guys, got one more lap with this worst setup. We've got a worse setup. We're 13th on the grid. This is going to be disastrous. That was pretty good. Turning so early again. So wide. Where am I going? Ah! Wow. Big setup changes directly before the final run. That is abysmal. 1.3 seconds behind my teammate in the end. 1.1. 1.1 behind our teammate. I mean, we boxed when we were 3/10 up going into the final 2 turns. We could have easily... I mean, look how close that is, dude. A 10th would have given us like 5 more positions. We could have easily found 3 more 10ths. We should have, bare minimum, found 3 more 10ths. That'd have put us here. P11. It's still not good. I still would have been disappointed. It's the worst weekend to take an engine penalty as well because we have to take the penalty after the sprint. It's kind of a double penalty when you take it on a sprint race weekend. Because we start only 17th for the sprint. Oh, we work really hard. We work our way all the way up to maybe 5th or something. Oh, but no, then you get a penalty for the feature race and you're at the back again. Makes the sprint basically pointless apart from a couple of points. I can't take the penalty this weekend. It's a double penalty. It's a double penalty on a sprint race weekend. Alex's Lance Stroll. No, that's too much. It's absolutely savage. I mean, it's true, but it's absolutely savage. I am Lance Stroll. Very good. Very good. Well, I'm actually Lawrence Stroll. If Lawrence Stroll was driving, aren't I?
Forget fuel management. It's
oh, dude. Okay. Right, 17th on the grid, guys. We go softs. Softs was a little bit risky. Setup-wise, I'm going to have to leave those where they are, because otherwise the rears would overheat a bit on us. I think we'll leave the brakes where they are. Otherwise, I'm quite like to lock up quite regularly. I'm just going to whack up. What I found before was lowering the front softness, making the front a bit softer. Didn't actually have the same effect as making the rear stiffer, it seemed. I'm actually going to leave those where they are, but I'm going to creep these up by a couple. We go quite aggressive with it and hope that it doesn't feel awful. We're having to make big changes again. Obviously, we've got another chance to make more changes before the feature race, but we're going to try that and hope it's not horrendously oversteery, because it was quite understeery there on that last run in quali. Now, I tell you what, we'll let the RNG wheel decide. We're not going to put hard tyres in, because that hard tyres are completely not a choice, but softs or mediums are. Softs or mediums for the start of this race, I don't really have a preference, to be honest. Both have got their merits. It's going to be mediums, which will be the same as what all the AI are running, but I mean, they last nicely till the end, so medium tyres it is. Because look, those were getting a bit marginal towards the end, so we'll go mediums. Mediums last far too long, actually, but it means we can push like hell. Not have to worry about tyre wear. How can we keep bottling? I don't know. I'm a massive bottle job these days. But anyway, guys, we've got to put all that behind us. The gearbox is going to lose a gear at some point. Let's just keep going. Let's try to have a good start here. 17th on the grid is not good. Okay, not bad against AI, who are normally pretty OP. On the outside. That was always unwise. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Whoa, 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 whoa. We'll have none of that. Oh, look at their exits, man. They're so light in Season 3. Okay, okay. Back to our starting position. All right, sort our lives out. Jesus. Oh, God, they're going to be so slow into here. Try to get the exit on them because I need to be slow on the exit. So there's one position on the exit. Let's see if we can get anyone else up into this next turn 3. They're so fast in the straight as well. Oh, he's got a little bit deep there, Ocon. Okay, nice dive bomb there. Up to P13. Trying to good run through here. That was not a good run. Ocon has a bit of a start on the exit though. Is that going to be enough? Got a slight bit of momentum over him. Is it enough? Oh, just about finding the inside line. Oh my god, he's defended so hard. Squeeze out the exit. That's what he gets for defending so hard. Alright, up to P12. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Actually, Hamilton, what's happened to... There you go. There's one of the gears. Okay, it's not any of the higher gears. It's often 5th for some reason. Okay, which gear have we lost? Still not going to find out just yet. It's lower than 6th. It's not 5th, that's good. It's not 4th. Oh! I expected him to go a bit more right than he did. It's like 3rd or 2nd, which is fine. Oh my god, we're racing so badly. Yeah, it's definitely 2nd gear we lost. 2nd gear. Oh, god damn. Let's go on the outside. Let's just do it. No! What? No, our rear wing's blown up. Are you joking? Can anything else go wrong this race weekend? DRS is now permanently open. That's going to benefit us slightly though, because this is actually quite a high-speed circuit. Oh, it's going to be a bit dodgy for some of the corners. I don't think I've ever had that in a race. It's actually not too bad through the corners. We're going to lose a bit of time. But we might gain more in the straights than we'll lose in the corners. I don't want to have a spin. That would be disastrous. We end up starting at the back in the feature race. P11's better than P17. Not where I want to be, but with rear wing broken, we can do much more. Oh, it's just a little bit slidey on the exit. It's not too bad, but it's just a little bit slidey on the exit. I'm hoping it shuts at some point, but I don't know if it will. It might just stay for the rest of the race. Alonso's sliding around a little bit as well.
Now well done. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone.
Oh, the rear wing! I hate it. I hate it. Or at least it means we're going to be unovertakeable. Oh, we're on the outside. Nicely done. Oh, bit of a spin. No DRS, or DRS open rather. Right, can we catch the cars in front? We're getting used to this lack of DRS now. It's okay. It's just really the corner exits. The only place I'm really having to be cautious. Okay, we seem to have found a bit of pace now. We've got a bit of confidence with this DRS being open. There's 3 cars ahead. If I tell you what, if I can overtake all 3 of those and finish P7, I'm happy with that. I think if I had full confidence with it, it's actually quicker on this track. I just haven't got full confidence with it. Okay, right, so forget about the gears. Oh, it's so slow. Forget about the gears. Just concentrate on this lack of... Oh, it's shut. The DRS is shut as well. Okay, all right. We're back. We're back to full force. Oh, they'll be very slow through here. I know a great run, but I've got just the exit on him. Can't quite get that side. I have to go the other side. Try and get both if I can. Around the outside of Max Verstappen. We're 3 wide. I have to give him loads of room, which I have done, and I've got all around the outside. Let's go. Let's go up to P8. Let's keep going. Let's get after George Russell now. Double overtake. Car feels good now. The car feels good now. Now DRS is actually shut. Car feels good. Not quite in DRS range at this point though. See maybe getting it through here. I'm reaching my DRS so hard. ERS, sorry, so hard. Okay. I hope he hasn't saved DRS for the last lap. We're in trouble. We'll get DRS now. P7 will be a fantastic result with everything that's happened this race. Still haven't quite got a circuit hooked up at all. I'm still burning a bit too much ERS as well. Right, triple DRS. Hopefully close us right up to him. Half a second away. I need to try and gain a tiny bit middle sector if we can. P7 is realistically our maximum. Look at the gap ahead of him. It's never going to be any higher than that. How much fuel we got? Oh, that's on the right screen. Yeah, loads of fuel.
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Slide, yes! Let's get him, let's get him, let's get him, let's get him, let's get him. He's got ERS. Can we find the inside line? No, he's covering it well. Brake super late into here. I'll brake too late. Where am I going? Where am I going? He's got DRS, he's got DRS. He had a good exit somehow despite bouncing over the curb. But he's got DRS and ERS. We have to dive up his inside, I think. If he'll come to break it any later than that. He backs out though for some reason. He backs out. He gives it to us. Up to P7. Let's go. Come on. Despite everything that's been thrown at us this race should have been in the bin a long time ago. We were missing second gear for half of it. DRS was stuck open for half of it. Starting P17 on the grid. But we're going to come home P7 with not a single track limits warning to our name. That is a good sprint race. Couple of points for that as well. That is a good sprint race. That's a lot more like it. P7 to fight from now for the feature race. That's a lot more like it. Let's go. Turn from Stroll to Alonso in 12 laps. I love that, Anthony. Oh, that's more like it. Okay. DC did manage to win. He was P2 for a bit of that race, but he managed to win. Good job by him. Only by 2/10. Wow. Top 4 covered by 7/10. Madness. We did the same lap as our teammates, so I actually think we got the AI level set about right, to be honest. I can't believe that, though. Top 4 covered by 7/10. So we can get ourselves up into that a little bit, because that looks spicy. Fortunately, it's given our teammate even bigger advantage over us. He's now got, what is that? 58? No, 48. 48 points. 48 points ahead of us now. He's now 10 points back from Albon. He only gains 1 in that race. Right, guys, let's get this new engine in for this race, because that was not optimal. It wasn't disastrously bad either, to be fair, but it wasn't ideal. Didn't really lose any power. We lost a little bit of power. It was mainly losing that gear mid-race, which I called. Didn't think it really cost us. But other than that, guys, that's about it. We're not going to change the AI. They seem about right on 100, but we're now going to start this race P7 on the grid. Right, let's crack on. 36 lap race from now, but we've got to get the RNG wheel to decide our start time, of course. We're adding that 4th choice now, which you guys recommended, which I like the idea of, which is my choice. So I get to choose if it lands on that. Otherwise, the RNG wheel chooses. It'll be medium or hard. Looks like it's going to be hard, is it? Is it? Is it? It's going to be hard by the tiniest of margins. Okay, even though we could do medium to soft, the softs wear super quickly, so maybe the hards aren't a bad start tyre. The game thinks that medium to soft is about 6 seconds quicker. I tend to agree, because it's normally better to get off the harder tyre as quickly as you possibly can. Like boxing like halfway through the race or so. Looks like a pretty good strat. And it does think it's about 5 seconds quicker or so. Do that. I don't want to go too light on the fuel, because we end up having the fuel save so much. That'll do, 0.4. I don't like stabbing the throttle at the end there. It's very risky, as you can easily just jolt it a bit too hard and go over. But anyway, guys, P7 on the grid. The only driver on hard tyres. Pretty much everyone else is on medium tyres. Let's try and get a reasonable start here. We don't want to lose too much off the start with these worst tyres. Come on. Not bad. Oh, Hamilton's all over us. Not going on the outside, buddy. Oh my word, Latifi's shoving people in there. Sneak up alongside Leclerc here. They're a bit quicker in a straight though, so we'll have to dip behind them again. We'll see if we can get the inside into here though. Oh my god, we're the same speed. He backs out of it there. AI seems to be quite generous backing out on this circuit. Up to P4. Nice, what a start that is. On the hard compound tyres, we gained 3 positions. That's a lot more like it. Still got a bit of understeer in the car, you know. I probably could have done a bit more before, though. That's a lot more like it. We need more than that. We need more than that. We're going to bring the fight to our teammate. We need a lot more than that. Oh, bit of contact behind. That's going to slow them down. That'll help me get away a little bit. We're just over a second behind Norris right now. We rinse the ERS quite hard on these early stages, because this is going to be the hardest point that it's going to be to stick with them. More contact by, oh my word, they're 3 wide behind. That's cost them so much time. That let us get away. That's why I wanted to get ahead of them, because I knew there'd be some battling. Come on, we need something special here. We need something special here. Good run from here. We might be able to get DRS. Oh, it wasn't a good run. Well, it was, but stupid idiot. Let's see if the leaders start battling, because that could slow them down, but we're going to struggle to stick in DRS range. Big middle sector needed. Big middle sector needed if we want to stick with Norris. There's no way. There's no way. We just haven't got the grip through that middle sector. Stick with them. I actually didn't think I would get a warning on turn 1, to be honest, when I went wide. It was over the curb. Why am I still rinsing my ERS? Let's just chill out now. Just hope their tyres go off a bit. Let's try using the curb. We need to find some time somewhere. Let's just hope their medium tyres start to go off, or maybe the leaders start to battle. But that being said, they've already got a bit of a gap to Albon. Sorry, to Norris, I mean. Oh, you're getting a bad line through there. Just trying to overcome the understeer of these tyres, but wasn't working. Penalty incoming. No. We got this, I believe. Okay, cars behind are closing into each other again. Let's hope they start battling so they don't close up to me. Oh, again, poor through there. It's going deeper. Oh, lifted there just to be safe. We don't want to get a penalty while I'm just sitting here doing my laps. Perez is closing up to it, so Leclerc can get him. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, very close to track limits, but it was nice. Now, Norris is closing back up to the leaders. Interesting, even though they're not battling. Things could be about to get quite spicy between them. That was poor. Poor run through there. Far too much curb. Had to back off there to avoid getting the warning. Can we keep Leclerc at bay? Looks like he's managed to stretch that pack a little bit, pull away from Perez slightly. If he does get a DRS range, it's probably worth us letting him past. It's not impossible that we get back up to them by the end, especially obviously we're on the alternative strategy. I assume most of them will go hards next stint. They may not. Just pray that these hard tyres just come to us a little bit. We're trying to force it to happen by pushing pretty hard now. Leclerc got a little bit too close to comfort there. We're using a bit of ERS as well, but I don't think he used the batter. He seems to have lost a bit of pace for some reason. Norris able to close back up to them. Leclerc is still pretty close. He's almost broken a DRS tray in the cars behind actually, which is lovely for us, because if he does get up to us, he won't bring everyone else with him. As Leclerc broken DRS in the cars behind, very nearly. Very, very nearly. He might do it this lap. Oh, I have to give it my all if I don't want to fall back through this race on these tyres. I'm risking penalties everywhere, but I have to do it. Oh! I tried so hard to avoid it. God's sake. Okay. 3-second time penalty for us then. We're just going to have to embrace it now. To be honest, it was always quite likely. I'm not even a third of the way through this race yet, so I was always going to do well to avoid that. But just some DRS range there, so we can use a bit of ERS to get him out of it. But again, if he's quicker, it may not be a bad thing to let him overtake us, then we can just DRS on him. I've got all 3 of my warnings at different places on the track, by the way. At least you've got 2 more to play with now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're not battled at all for the lead. Only able to match them right now. Cannot really beat them. I was closing slightly on the leaders. That was when I had lots of ERS to play with. I no longer have that luxury. I've said it before, there doesn't ever seem to be a crossover point. If you start on more durable tyres, you never seem to reach that crossover point where you're quicker. It's really weird. You get closer and closer to it, and it just never seems to actually happen. It's really, really weird. Weather report, yeah, we'll ask. No, nothing yet. Oh, battling finally for the lead. Battling. That will slow them down massively. Normally I would want my teammate to take the win, but to be honest, he's looking like he's going to dominate me right now, so I don't really want that to happen. So I'm quite happy for them to battle and slow each other down. My teammate actually came out on top of that. Good exit, is it good enough? Is he burning ERS as well? Not as much as me. Very marginal. Oh, I think I did get the ERS, I think. Right, now, do we want just Albon just to be able to catch our teammate? We probably do. We don't want our teammate to run away with this race, which he's not done. He didn't actually quite manage to get out of DRS range there. We're doing okay right now. We just got to stick with this because we'll be on better tyres at the end. We just got to stick with it for now. I did say there's no crossover point. And I don't think there is, but I do think we're getting to a point now where our tyres can be as good as theirs. Half a second back. We haven't got any ERS to defend is the problem. That little battle has allowed us to gain about a second on the cars in front. And where's the crossover point at? Oh, what are my tyres? Mine are only 20-odd%. Theirs must be over 40%. There just is no crossover point. If we can do a sweet lap, we can gain slightly, but it's very slight. I lost a bit there. Must have done a good mid-sector. Oh, one in the box then? Yes, 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 yes. McLaren boxes. Idiot. Somehow not a warning. Albon boxes. So does the Leclerc. Okay. Half the field will box now. The other half will box next lap, pretty much. Normally how it works. So we box a bit early on the mediums. Make sure they don't undercut us too badly. I think we probably need to be honest. I think we need to box quite early. I assume our teammate's boxing, so we'll go next lap. He is boxing. Yeah. We'll go next lap. We can't let them undercut us too badly. Although our tyres are actually fine. I do strongly suspect that they'll be quicker. Oh, okay. Albon just got through. Albon now leads, effectively. 14.3 seconds. Keep an eye on that. I'll tell them we're going to box, just so they're ready for me. We had a little bit of margin. I'm going to stay out for now. We had a little bit of margin to the cars behind. Not Leclerc, but everybody else. We had a little bit of margin. We get in lap here, then we are going to box this lap. We just went one longer just to make sure mediums wouldn't wear out too much at the end. I don't want them to die at the end. Oh, there's yellow flag. Oh, Ferrari. Leclerc's out. Safety car. Leclerc's out. That's going to help us. Then we won't actually lose a position in all this. No safety car at the moment, unless someone else retires right now. I think we're going to box this lap. We don't want them to undercut us and give us too much hard work to do at the end. We've only gained about a second on us right now. It's not too bad. Okay, medium tyres. They're all going to be ahead of us. Boxed a tiny bit earlier than originally planned. Only one lap early though. But we should have enough of a margin there to the Red Bulls. We'll be okay. Sweet stop. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. 2.3 second stop. They're only there, look. We're now on the superior tyres, but don't forget, we need to overtake them and pull out a 3-second gap if we want to win this race. We've got the possibility though. We can win it from here, I think. We need to be our teammate, to be honest, most importantly. That being said, it's Norris that leads. Is he the current championship leader? One of them is. Oh, another yellow flag. Who's that? That's the AlphaTauri retiring. If that was 2 minutes before, that'd have been a safety car, because 2 yellow flags on the track at once normally causes a safety car. Yeah, these tyres are definitely better. Switch curb. Whoa, big slide there. Big slide. No flag there. Gasly, no biggie. Not closing in massively on the cars in front. Gaining a little bit. I think we should have gone lower wings. Allow us to gain a bit more in the straights. I don't know if I can catch the leader. Wow, we only gained a 10th that last lap. To be honest, my main objective is to beat Coulthard, because my plan is to have by far the best car by the end of the season. It'll be between me and him, hopefully, at the end of the season. So, Coulthard's my biggest concern. Obviously, a win is better because it's more points, but... idiot, I just drove off the track. That was so stupid of me. Fast up the race, that's more like it. About half a second quicker than the cars in front without them battling now. Oh. Man, this race is so marginal. We've got to be right on the limit to get anything out of it. Oh, so he got another warning then. I've been so annoyed. It's a bit of a shame actually the leader got away, because otherwise they all might battle and might allow me through and then to get 3 seconds, but that's not going to happen with the leader now unless he retires or something, but not likely. So the inside curve just wrong. Sometimes you hit it and it just doesn't affect you too much. Other times it really bounces you wide. Our tyres getting on. They're fine, totally fine. Highway is not an issue. It's really weird. We do get a better exit there. Bit of DRS as well. Going to give us DRS on Norris finally. Right, P2 is my target in this race. Lap car. Don't think he affected the leader too. Oh, no, the lap car sent up the leader. The lap car sent up the leader. Oh god, I got very distracted. The lap car just sent up the leader. He's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. The lap car's battling. The lap car's battling the leader. It's cost him so much time. He's still ahead. The lap car's still ahead. What's going on? I'm going to have to show you a bit of a replay of this. What's going on here? Look at this. This gives us a sniff of a chance. He's still ahead. He's just staying ahead. He's going to give the DRS now, but he's costing a bit of time. He'll let him go now, I'm pretty sure, and he'll get DRS. But will he send it again? He's quite close. Is he going to send it? No, but he's going to get DRS. Surely he's not quick enough to be able to get the exit on him. No, he's not. He's too far back now. Okay, that drama's now over. But is that going to happen to us? Right, let's calm it down. Let's just... everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. I managed to recharge EOS quite a bit at least, but I should have been all over Norris at this point. Don't stress too much. We'll get him when we get him. The lap car is sticky with the leader somehow. Their exit's just ridiculous. Their exits are ridiculous. Right, wait one more lap. We've got to get him next lap though. Oh, if we get... oh, hello. Mistake from Norris. That should allow us hopefully to get there. We have not got full DRS. You get DRS still, of course, but got to go for it here. We've got to go for it. Hits us there, but nothing we can do about that. Let's stick with Coulthard. Tell you what, Coulthard's closing up to the leader here. This race isn't necessarily over. I'm not feeling great about our chances of taking the race win because our penalty still, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen here. 8 laps to go. I don't know what's possible, but we can't play too many games, of course, because we also want to get a 3-second gap to Coulthard, but oh, too much curb. Oh, too deep as well. Pushing too hard now. Should be okay to get him into turn 3. DRS and ERS. Unfortunately, he's using ERS as well. We should have enough momentum, surely, with a bit of DRS. I think he just tapped me there slightly. Let's get DRS on us. That's okay. Let's get in DRS range of the leader of the lap car, hopefully, but he's a bit away. Go for fast lap this lap as well. We've already got it, but I want to improve it to make sure no one can beat it. Won't see the rain now. Oh, deep. Oh, maybe we could have got DRS there if I didn't go deep. I don't think we're going to get it now. Let's back off. Oh, I did get DRS. Nice. Played him well there. Stole some slipstream where I could. It's contact behind. The back markers just lost our teammate position, but it's lost them loads of time. This is looking good for P3 now. Where can we overtake him? It's going to cost us as much time as possible. We need to squeeze him out at a weird place to make him lose like a second and then just see what we can do from there. I don't think we've got enough time, but we've got to try something. I don't know if I've got the pace. I mean, I'm quicker than it, but I just haven't got the raw pace to do what I need to do. Deep in there, it's okay. Make up for it. 1.1, 1.2. He's using DRS down this straight. He's good for turn 1. We're getting DRS range. It's going to be close. We're using all of our DRS, don't know if it's worth it. Very close. Pretty late to try and get it. Did I get it? Apparently not. Are you joking? Surely I got it. Far behind batting, that's perfect. Oh, such a shame I got my penalty, man. This would have been spicy as hell. Oh yeah, it's one of those circuits. Right. What can we do here? Okay, I think we need to get alongside him in turn 1. I think that's where he's going to be compromised the most. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Okay, we'll have 1 lap of saving ERS. We'll send it on him on the next lap, but I think it's too little, too late. I just need to find somewhere where he can lose like 2 seconds to me when I overtake him, but I don't think that place really exists. Not to that extent. I can probably make him lose a second. It's not going to be enough. I'm closing up to the lap markers, but there's only 2 laps left to go. I don't think we're quite going to catch him. He's not making any mistakes. Normal drivers make mistakes into there. I'm going to try and get him into the penultimate corner. Nowhere near him. He's just not making any mistakes either. AI don't make quite a lot of mistakes on this circuit. He's just not doing it. He's using the RS now.
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Oh, bit of contact there. We're going to roll with that. I don't think we're going to get 2-3 seconds anyway. It doesn't really matter. What is going on up here? Are you actually joking me? What was that?
Okay, clear.
What was that? Is that going to be enough? I doubt it. I think he's going to let him go. He's going to send it on him. It's definitely possible. No, he didn't send it on him. Oh, God. I was trying to make him slow down more, but almost hit him. You never know. There's a lot of back markers I'm firing at him there. You never know. He's lost it quite a bit. Weirdly, I slowed down there because I think it actually applies the penalty the second you cross the line. It doesn't simulate the rest. I was hoping he might just lose another half a second, but it's P2 in the end, guys. Ah, yeah. That's what we deserved, let's be honest. Poor qualifying. It's what we deserved. We always made it very hard for ourselves. Cross the line P1. There was a lot of drama with traffic at the end there. We actually got it up to about 2.7 seconds, I think, at the line. Yeah, it was only 3/10 in the end. 3/10 in the end. There was so much lap traffic being just thrown at him, but he just about managed to hold on to it.
I have to give it to They did a great job.
God damn. But let's have a look at the standings actually while we're here. So we do actually gain on David Coulthard. But Albon, of course, now absolutely dominates the standings. We're now 64 points back from Albon. Coulthard is 20 points back from Albon. We're now only 44 points back from our teammate, though. So we've closed in on him a little bit. I believe it between me and him. But Albon was pretty dominant there. And this is why I'm still pursuing performance upgrades. Because we're not a dominant car. There's no point in having a reliable, slow car. But yeah, I don't know if I bottled that win or not, guys. It was probably a mistake to break. I thought I got too clever. I thought I was being clever. I thought it might gift me the wings. I didn't think I had enough. I should have floored it. We don't know is the answer, if that would have won me the race or not. I don't even know how to test it. I'll see if I can figure out a way to test it, but I don't know how to do it. We've got the contract renewal right now. Look for David Coulthard. He's going to cost us 7 million quid, but we've got more than enough to renew him, so we'll do that one in the next stream. But yes, anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that episode. Definitely a spicy one. I mean, just about everything happened. I mean, if you didn't enjoy this, then frankly, you haven't got a heartbeat. So, yeah, definitely a good one. Spicy at the end. I do regret lifting. It is what it is. I will try and figure out a way to see when it applies the penalties and stuff. I don't know if I can, but I'll see if I can. But yes, guys, other than that, that is it for me for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.